Everybody, how's it going? We are going to do this in under 3 minutes today. It's baseball. It's August 27th. Let's quickly talk about August 26th because it was almost a record-breaking day. We were almost perfect. My team to pick to win the World Series, the Los Angeles Dodgers, had a rough game and couldn't beat San Diego. And we're the only team that lost, but we won everything else. You won. I told everyone to take St. Louis and Colorado. They were both underdogs. They both won. Awesome times. So let's see if we can repeat today. All right. Today, there are a huge schedule. No lineups in yet, but we do have almost all the pitchers, and there's a guess that it's going to be Zach Godley on Toronto. So keep that in mind as we look at this. So all these lineups are going to change, and I wanted to give a brief review for people who care and just publicly for anybody who wants, because the file's really getting into a spot at the end of the season where it's pretty reliable. Last year, it had a great end to August and September, especially. So if you're interested in subscribing, I spend a lot of time on this and don't always bet. So I do it for you guys. So please consider subscribing and go to kenbraverman.com for that. But let's talk about anything that speaks to us without the lineups announced. First thing I like looking at is our underdogs. Our underdogs recently, I mean, I back all this up with numbers, right? Let's look at all of our games that had money lines greater than 100, which would be an underdog. Let's look at all those games, for example, in the entire month of August to see if it's actually reliable. This running profit over the right tells you whether or not cumulatively we have been profitable. The answer is yes, we have. Not all the way to the beginning of the month. You can see it had a rough beginning of the month, but really good stuff and waves of it winning, which means things are getting reliable down the list more frequently. So that means that when you look and see the underdogs that are being shown here, you've got St. Louis, who's playing really good ball. I understand why they're being favored. Texas, Arizona over San Francisco. The Mets over the Cubs because Stroman's pitching. I'm surprised that that's at 100. And it likes Pittsburgh over Philly tonight, which is interesting. Flipping that around from yesterday. So is there anything in the last 45 seconds that we can go to back that up? For example, St. Louis, look at this number 11 over here. That's their number of wins in the last 15 days, sorry. And they are the greenest of all, meaning they are the hottest team in the last 15 days, according to this file. That's why they're getting favored. So that's why we like St. Louis at a plus 127. That's awesome, right? Miklas loses half of his game, so watch out for that. But maybe they'll come back against a bullpen in Milwaukee that's not strong at 4.7. It's a high rank for high, meaning they give up a lot of runs in bullpen ERA. Couple more seconds. Cleveland over Detroit because Detroit has Spencer Turnbull, one of the worst pitchers in baseball, it looks like. And I don't know. We'll go more as lineups are announced, but that's the baseball update. Things are looking good, so consider subscribing, and may all of our picks. May we have a perfect day today. We almost had one yesterday. Going 14-0 or 15-0 would be incredible. Let's see if we can do it.